Video, I'm about to teach you on how you can control the human mind. Once you know how to control the human mind, you literally can control your whole life. Now you gotta forget about what they had told you in the past. They told you all of this stuff about the physical, but they never told you about what's going on internally. That's exactly where the magic starts. Once you master the internal self, that's where all the magic start popping up in your physical. The physical is dead. The physical has no meaning unless if we give it a meaning. If you ever heard this crow saying, life itself don't have a meaning, we give life a meaning, that basically wraps around what I was trying to say. The best way to control your mind is about realizing where the thought came from. The thought itself doesn't matter. It's the root of the thought. Think about the first time you thought about that. If you have a thought, example, I'm ugly. Think about that time back then when you called yourself ugly. Realize where was it coming from? Did someone say it to you? Because if someone said it to you, it probably was a projection. Like they projected their own insecurities out on you and they bring it into your life. Once you know once you know where it came from, then you can start, realizing it from a bigger picture. See it from a bigger picture, and then you can start catching it and starting to heal. Which is your shadow. Your shadow is what you need to heal. A lot of the stuff that you is insecure about, a lot of the negative things you thinking came from other energies around you. Not even your energy, or probably it came from an internal fear. Now that you understand that emotion is coming from you. It's not coming from no one else but you. So since it's coming from you, it's something that you need to heal. You should not judge yourself. You should not be hard on yourself because you're human. If it was nothing to work on, then life would be boring. The beauty of healing is transforming. And transforming is beautiful because you can see how far you have came. Like, it's an amazing feeling. But it sucks if you don't put in the real healing, the real, transforming healing that your internal self need. It will become literally abusive. It will be literally abusive for your internal self if you don't heal it, because you're not doing nothing. You're letting it sit there. You have to remove it because it's a blockage towards the great stuff that you could have been receiving. You feel what I'm saying? The only way you can really remove a negative thought is literally by finding the root. Wherever it came from, you have to now sit in that shadow. And shadow work is basically sitting in your emotions, facing them. Facing yourself. So maybe you have different versions of yourself. Like, this world is dimensional. Like, it's different versions, different reality, different timeline shifts. All of this is dimensional. It's all in the mind. So once you realize that, you can realize that controlling life is really just about controlling the mind. It's all about the mind. The mind is what keeps us here, keeps us even surviving. Without our mind, we won't be able to survive. So this is why it's so important to not let negative thoughts just stay. Because once it stays, it becomes identity. And once it becomes an identity, then you have to delete the old programming and old thinking. And that takes literally patience of reprogramming. That's going to be something you have to do every single day. You're going to have to do it so much to the point you forget about that past thinking. To the point you see this new reality, like you actually feel it, see, and you're inside of it. That's why they say always affirm good things, because if you affirm it enough, you will actually start feeling like that person, and then you will notice that things around you is reflecting that back to you, mirroring that towards you. A lot of y'all don't believe in manifestation, but think about the life you're currently living right now. Think about it. What is you thinking about it? Do you feel like your life sucks, or do you feel like your life good? Do you feel like your life is alright? Whatever you feel about it, see that life is actually showing that back towards you. Say an example, you think your life is amazing. You can see that life is literally showing you more things to keep you being grateful about what you're having, and it's a human experience. Now, say if you think the opposite, my life is horrible, then life is going to keep showing you horrible things. Like, it's literally what you bring inside, you get without. They told you this physical was it, but they didn't tell you that it's more beyond the physical. But the thing is, they don't have to really tell you, because everyone is actually capable of finding that out in their own world. Yes, it might be a little bit more harder to get to the truth because the truth wasn't taught at a younger age, but it makes it even more transforming to just see, like, damn, I was lied to the whole time. Now you're going to really take what you know and you're not going to let go. That's why they say when you wake up, you can't go back to sleep. So once you wake up, understand, when you wake up, your third eye is no going back to sleep. And you shouldn't want to go back to sleep, because going back to sleep, you just go be a slave into the pattern they set you up on. You shouldn't even want to go back there. And a lot of people are scared to know the truth because if they feel like they go crazy. Some people actually do go crazy, but the thing is, there's no point to go crazy, because the thing is, life is going to be like this forever. It's about loving what life is. Either way, it's not something you can really try to control. Just be a part of life. Don't try to make things like perfect. Understand that everything is already perfect. When you stop trying, things go into place. This is why. When you're trying, you're showing the universe a sense of lack. Now listen, it's okay to try in the physical, but you shouldn't try off desperate. Like, you shouldn't be desperate trying. It should be a trying it out, or trying something with confidence that it's gonna work. Like, say if I try to get all A's my first semester, I'm literally gonna be like, I can do that. And be like, I'm gonna get it. Instead of saying, I'm going to try to get all A's, you could say, I'm going to get all A's. Because you basically just put out a vibration into the universe of saying, no, it's not going to be a try. This is my world. This is what it's going to be. Like when you click on a controller, like say you got X, A, Y, Z, you click on X. If you click on X, you click on X. You're not going to try to click on X. You're just going to click on X. So that's how you got to mentally think about this world. You're not going to try, you're going to do it. Either you're going to have that mindset or have that thought in your mind consistently, even when you feel in doubt, or you just naturally just feel that way because you affirm so much it's now your identity. Either way, you can shift into this timeline, and it's better and it's more peaceful here because it's actually where you're deserving to be at. But if you don't choose how to do it, or if you don't choose this path, then it's something that's not going to come to you. It's something you have to do in your own life. It's not going to come to you. It's something you have to find. That's why they say you literally have to figure this out on your own. Now you have other